Week in and week out, punters make absolutely phenomenal plays. And while they're good for launching punts out of bounds, pinning people at the 1-yard line, making tackles, doing all sorts of great things, many of these moments get lost in time. So today I'm breaking down the 5 most iconic punter moments of all time. These aren't necessarily punts. In fact, in most cases, they're not punts. But these are just 5 of the best moments that punters have been able to have that are the most iconic, that stand the test of time, even if they weren't great for that punter. So let's get in for number 5. This one here is very special. It is Marquette King's flag celebration. Marquette King was known for dancing on the field after some pretty good punts, but no dance is probably more notorious than the time that he was able to throw the flag down after getting this roughing the kicker call. So obviously here, this looks like an incredible boot. He probably smoked it, but after they hit him, he goes, gets the flag, and in order to celebrate getting the call, he hits the folks with it. This is one of his best moments because it's just hilarious and really shows off his personality. Next, number 4. These next 2 don't really stand for the brand, but here we have the punter decide to run for it in the Pro Bowl, and Sean Taylor is having none of that. Getting a full head of steam ahead of him, he decides to remind this punter why he stands 14 yards behind the line of scrimmage and no closer. This one is a good one. It stands the test of time, and Mormon takes it like an absolute champ. He goes out there, he even daps up Sean Taylor afterwards to show how good of a sport he is, after getting completely and utterly folded in half by this grown man, punter murderer machine. Our third best requires an iconic player to go with this iconic play, and that iconic player is Antonio Brown. And whenever I say iconic plays that punters are part of, this play has to come to probably everybody's mind, because nothing is more hilarious, more goofy, more fun to watch than when Antonio Brown tries to hurdle a punter and ends up just karate kicking him right in the face. I think Antonio Brown thought he was closer, he thought the punter was a little bit shorter, but nonetheless, it is a hilarious play to watch. This is one of those ones you put on repeat and just play over and over and over again non-stop. It is just the perfect setup, the perfect kick. Everything about it just makes this play hilarious. And this will likely haunt punters for the rest of our lives, watching this man get kicked in the face over and over again. This brings us to our second most iconic play by a punter, and this one is finally just a good punt, but with something incredible. This is in the Super Bowl, and Ray Guy goes up for one, showing off just some incredible athleticism. Ray Guy, notoriously the punter that made being an athletic punter popular, and just a true punter too. While he did play other positions in college, once he got to the NFL, he wasn't one of these tight end combo guys. He was just a true punter, and this guy goes from probably 6'3" to 10 feet tall as he goes up for this punt. And anything like this, if you've watched a game where a punter doesn't come down with this, could be disastrous and completely change the course of a game. So the fact that he was able to save this play is huge, and it's completely iconic. This brings me to my most iconic punter play of all time, and really, who else could it be but Pat McAfee in this legendary kickoff performance. This is the play probably everybody knows, and they all know it's by Pat McAfee, and this is really what started making punters more popular outside of the NFL and outside of just punting groups, was how he runs downfield and levels this guy on the sideline. It was beautiful. He saved a touchdown. The hit was fantastic. Everything about this play lines up with being iconic. So those are my top 5 best punter plays of all time. Let me know what you guys think. You guys are a highly opinionated crowd. Let me know if I missed any. And as always, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and peace.